Yeah, back again because the guys in here just walking through my former city. So yeah, one thing people agree on is that summertime in Japan is just absolutely one of the worst times to be in Japan. Do not come to Japan in the summer. Actually, it might be the best time for you to come because tickets might be cheaper. It is hot. Look at me. Wait, not this one. All right, because of the humidity in Japan, it just unbearable, and it's not even in its final form. So August is probably the hottest time in Japan. It can get up to 40 degrees Celsius. Humidity is crazy. People die of heat stroke every year. The elderly people die of heat stroke every year. So I'll revisit the video a little later in the summertime. But it's probably one of the only things in Japan that the Japanese and foreigners who have lived or visited here will agree on. Japanese summers are absolutely brutal. All right. And you will see, like salarymen, that is it. That's their big school. Okay. Short sleeve white shirts. And what's the thing called? So actually white shirts and that what's the thing called? And black pants. That's the uniform basically for most Japanese people. White and black for work. Maybe a little blue, navy blue sprinkled in, but generally people just graduated from university, people are working, it's white and black. So another thing I want to talk about, I don't want to say too long because my voice sounds like trash. 1 and 2, it's hard. All right, the trains in Japan, and depending on the time of day you travel on the train, your experience will be vastly different. And I say this to say, because in my 11 years living in Japan, I usually go to work in the off-peak. So I go to work like around 2 in the afternoon, and I get home, like after 9, leave country like 9, 10, all right, to get home. Now, since my new role at work, I have to be a morning person again. And it's vastly different, the commuting at that time. And I don't think people talk about it enough. Everybody says, oh, people are so respectful and whatever the train. When these homies are trying to get to work, when these sushi eaters are trying to get to work, all bets are off. All right? Especially if you live in the more rural sides where the trains don't run as frequently as Tokyo, city center, all bets are off. People are bustling, backing their ass up to get in the train. I kid you not. Ask anybody who travels in rush hour in the morning how the train works, because it's totally different. And it is also, well, that's why probably foreigners are looked at as annoying, because in the rush hour morning time, people have to put your backpack can't be worn like this. You have to put it in front of you like a pregnant lady, put your bag in front of you and back that ass up into the train. I kid you not. If you don't, it's yeah. Literally, I was in the train last week actually. At like 8:30 in the morning, and not 8:30, rush hour time. So between trying to go home, like around 6ish, and the train was so packed that this poor man had to squeeze up on this girl. And I understand now why maybe things happen. Like if you can't control yourself or you're not used to being touched a certain way. I'm not saying it's right, but I can see where the rocking and the bumping can cause some form of arousal. And I saw this poor man when the train was rocking left to right, swaying left to right, and this girl just kept rocking back on her. And I feel bad for the girl because she was sandwiched between two men. It's just crazy. That is where all the Japanese etiquette of like respecting person's personal space and stuff goes out the window. That doesn't exist once you're trying to board the train to get home or to go to work. So yeah, that is crazy. And I used to be the one to wait until the train was less packed, but that doesn't really happen. You don't have a chance like that during rush hour. Wait until the next one is just as packed or worse. So once you see an opening, if there is space of about 10 centimeters, you push back and brace like this. And what will happen is that the train conductor will try and push you in and stuff in like some sardines. So, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. It really is what it is at the end of the day. Oh my God. Crazy to me. Absolutely crazy to me. Yeah, just looking around at the buildings here. This is the main street going to the train station in Kizurazu, actually. I think you guys like this type of route and view. Let me know if you like these type of videos and I can do more of them. Yeah. So that's the video for today. Very short. Just a little something to whet les appétit. Oui, oui. And I will see you guys next time or very soon. Hi, Johnny.